it's Sam. So today I'm going to be doing basically showing you the new holiday collection from Urban Decay. I got it sent to me. I already showed it on Snapchat, so if you follow me on Snapchat, then you will have already seen this. You will have already seen swatches. But I did want to do this video because I know not everyone is on Snapchat and not everyone follows me on Snapchat. So Urban Decay has come out with some amazing products for holiday 2016. I don't actually know when these are launching. I'm going to try and find the dates out for you guys, and I will leave that in the description box, but they didn't send me any information as far as like when these will be launching, but I know they're holiday. So at some point you'll be able to find them. So the very first thing, let's just talk about, which I actually have on today, and it's absolutely so pigmented and gorgeous, is, let me make the box look all fancy. This is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics All Matte All Naked Palette, and this is the packaging that it comes in. This is going to retail for $55. It's going to be available at Sephora, Ulta, and select Macy's stores, or online at Urban Decay, Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, etc. And basically what this is just a palette full of matte shades. There is one shade that I believe is quite satiny because I have it on my brow bone and I have a bit of a glow going on. But this is the packaging, and let me just say, this is by far my most favorite of the Naked palettes because it looks like almost like a sunburst, or like you're going in a tunnel of a wormhole, which is really cool. And it's like really almost like psychedelic. It's not actually psychedelic colors, but because of all the super cool lines, it's like trippy for your eyes. And it's rose gold, so it's absolutely beautiful. Plus it's a square, which is kind of a nice change. I like the feel of it because the other ones are so metally, like tinny, that it's like, I don't know, I never reach out for them. I mean, there's one that isn't, or maybe there's two. I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've used them. But anyway, I like the packaging of this the best. And it just says Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics on the front, and then the back of it is just a plain rose gold. So I love the color. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Inside you get a gigantic mirror, which is very nice for traveling, or it's actually just a really great, like, very big mirror anyway. Inside of it you have these shades right here. So you can see it's got a nice mix of a couple of like grayish tones. You've got some mauve-y kind of cranberries, and then you've got your really nice kind of warm tones right there in the middle, and then a couple of neutrals on top. This top color up here on the right, or is that my left? Anyway, let me just take out this brush. This one right here is what I have on my brow bone and in my inner corner, and that's the only one to me that has a little bit of a kind of glow. It's got a bit of sheen, which I actually find very, very helpful because a lot of the time with these matte palettes, if you are someone who doesn't like to highlight your brow bone with a matte shade, it's really frustrating because you're like, oh, all these darn matte shades and I just need one glowy one. And so I really like the fact that they thought about us people who like a bit of a glow on the brow bone, and they stuck one in, and that is called Blow. So Extra Bitter right here is just absolutely beautiful. That is what I have on my lid. And then I have Faith, which is a really nice transitional like crease color in my crease. And then I have one of the liquid Moon Dust shadows, which I'll be showing you in a minute, on my lid. So that's how I created this look today. It's just, oh, and then I put that one on the brow bone and inner corner. So 3 shadows and then 1 liquid shadow. So let me just go ahead and swatch these for you. So first we have, I'm going to zoom this in so it's a little easier for me to show you guys. Okay, so that is Blow. I'm doing the top line first. Then we have Nudie. That's Nudie. So you can see Nudie is a little bit more of a cream tone, kind of like a creamy nude. Then we have Commando, which is more of a kind of mauve. It's like a little bit of a mauve nude. It's got a kind of a cooler tone to it. So then on my pinky is Tempted, which is kind of like a grayish mauve. Let me just put these on my what's it? So now we have Instinct, which is a really nice, like true kind of mauve. Then we have Lethal, which is a very deep plum. Pre-Game, which is on the bottom row, the very first one, is more of kind of a yellowish, it's almost like a buttercream color. Then we have Extra Bitter, which is the color that I have on my crease, and that is an absolutely gorgeous terracotta. Now, it's funny because when you actually swatch it on your arm, I have dry skin, but they don't actually look that pigmented, but when you put these on your lids, guys, it is amazing. Like, the pigmentation is so good. So then we have Faith, which is what I think is the best transitional crease shade. That's on my finger. Lockout is a really nice kind of like neutral brown shade. We have Magnet, which is a very kind of soft, almost like bluish gray. We have Blackjack, which is just a nice matte black. So right there is all of the shades, and you can see they don't swatch that great as far as on my arm. They swatch much better on my fingers. But they are so beautiful. I really do think that this is a really great palette for everybody. Where am I? No matter what shade you are, as far as your skin tone, I feel like this is a really great palette because it has your kind of purpley tones. It has your warmer kind of orangey-ish tones. It has your nice neutrals, and it has some grays. So I actually am really impressed with this palette. I like it a lot. It does come with a brush. I've got to be honest, Urban Decay's brushes are not my favorite. I feel like their fluffy brushes are still too like dense, but it does come with this little brush right here. So I honestly never end up using them. So, you know, it's kind of just for decoration. Absolutely loving this. I think this is definitely a must-have palette. I think it's really great. I feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of it. It's my favorite out of the Naked eyeshadow palettes. So next we have the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Trio, and I just got eyeshadow all over my pants. Darn it, I'm wearing cream pants. This is what the packaging, whoa, I'm so close. This is what the packaging looks like as far as the box. And then on the back, it shows you the 3 shades that are coming in here. This is $36, again, available in the same places. So the actual packaging itself is more of like a cardboard box, which I actually really do prefer that. I feel like it's much more lightweight. It's easier to grab. I don't know, it's not so loud. So then it is quite thick though, I will say that, and then on the back is just nice and plain like that. I do like the coloring of it. I think it's really pretty. I like how they're throwing in some rose gold like shades in there. Then you just open it up. It's just like a little lifty doodad. You get another really good size mirror, and then you get the 3 shades of the highlighters. Now you can see here, one is more of a bronze tone, one is more of a kind of like taupey marble, and then the other one is more of a kind of pinky, and these are described as, so this pinky one here is called Twilight. That's an iridescent pink. Then we have Oasis. This is a marbled frosted taupe. And then we have Pyrite, and that's a gold champagne. You do get a dual-sided brush as well. I haven't used it yet, but those are the shades, and when it first comes, they have a lot more sparkle on them, but I've used it quite a few times because I really wanted to get a good like feel for the product. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you. So this one is Pyrite, or Pyrite, however you say it. So you can see right there, it's just a really kind of gold. It's like a sparkly gold. And these are very sparkly, guys. If you don't like sparkly highlighters, you won't like these because they do have chunks of sparkles. There we go. So that's Oasis right there. So you can see how it's very, very sparkly. They're a chunky highlighter, so it's not for everybody. I happen to really like sparkles. However, I will admit that you don't get quite the glow that you get as something that is a little bit more finely milled. So that's, what is that called? Twilight over here. So I do really like these. I think they're pretty. However, I will say that you can get more of a like highlight glow with other stuff. So I like these because they are sparkly. If you want to add a little bit of like glitter to your face, I would recommend using your regular highlight first and then putting the Oasis on top. And I really like the Twilight for putting over the top of my blush to give it a little bit of an extra glow. And then putting the Pyrite over on my forehead to add a little bit of a kind of like J-Lo glow to my forehead. Alone though, they're not going to give you a true like ding highlight. I feel like they're toppers. So those are the swatches there. So you can probably see the glitter, and you can see how beautiful the tones are of the shades. They're definitely very pretty, and I am wearing them. I do have them on today, so you can see the highlight is not like ding. It's not ridiculously glowing, but you can see it's a bit of a sparkle, it's a bit of a shimmer. These look better in the sun. When you go outside, then you really sparkle. You really look like a vampire. It's not like white, but like sparkly, like Edward or whatever his name is. And then you can see on my cheek how it's like a really nice pinky glow. And then maybe you can see the little bit of sparkle. So if you're looking for more of a kind of sparkly, like really fairy, ethereal, whatever that word is, you would like these. If you're looking for just like a highlight, I don't think this is what you're gonna want because it's not a normal highlight. These are sparkly. They're like, I don't know, for me they're just a topper. You put them over your blush, you put them over your contour, and you put them over your highlight for an extra added like sparkle. I happen to really like this palette, but I do feel like it has to be something that if you're willing to be sparkly and actually like glittery, then you will like it. But you guys know I like glitter, so it's right up my alley. And I like the fact that there's 3 different things because I really do like that Twilight over as my blush. It's really beautiful. Now we have the lip palettes. Man, I'm talking a lot and I'm tired. And I'm so zoomed in right now, I'm feeling a little stressed out. So now we have the lip palettes. This is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick Palette. These are pretty cool, guys. So this is what the boxes look like. Where's the other box? Where is it? There it is. There are 2 different ones. We have the Blackmail, and then we have the Junkie. So you can see the difference in the boxes. These are going to retail for, let me get my handy dandy, $35. They're going to be $35. I do have this on today. So this is what the packaging looks like. I don't like this packaging because look at the fingerprints already. I've touched it like twice and it's already looking a disaster, like I'm a disgusting greasy pig. So the packaging for me, I don't like this whole gunmetal because it just looks so dirty all the time. But this is what it looks like. So it has it's very reflective, and then on the back is just like that plain gold, like a mirror. So, you know, fingerprints are going to get on it. Let's be honest here. You open it up, you have a very good sized mirror that is very big. Then you have a little protective layer of plastic that says lipstick is my vice. And then you open up that and then dip. Whoa, okay, I lost my thing. Whoa. Those are the shades, so you can see how beautiful they are. They have Big Bang in there, which is my favorite, that pink one with the sparkles. Oops. And then this one specifically has Vanished right here, which I happen to love. I think it's a gorgeous nude. That's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It has a really nice kind of like this 1993 one here, if you like that kind of 90s lip. It's got some bright red, some really nice deep kind of berry tones, a bright pink. So I actually really like this one. I think it's got some really great tones in it. It's got that 714, which is a gorgeous red color. And it's got a nice kind of baby pink as well. And then you do get the little brush. And I have to say, for this palette, I actually really like the brush. I think it's very convenient. It just kind of like dink, 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 dink. So it's really soft. It does a great job of getting your lipstick on, and then you can just dink, and then dink, and then you're good. You stick it back in there. So let's just go ahead and swatch these for you. I need a baby wipe. First we have Sheer Shame, and that is a berry tone. What is going on with my camera? Here we go, berry tone. It's very glossy. Then we have, whoa, Firebird is ridiculous. Look at that, that's quite impressive. Wow, I like Firebird. Then we have Big Bang, which you guys know whoa, this is not good if you have nails, guys. Do not try and stick your finger in here if you have nails. So there's Big Bang, so you can see those sparkles. It is just so fabulous, and I'm getting, maybe I should use my lip brush for this. This is looking a bit of a mess over here. Okay, so there, right there is Disobedient. Well, this is really hard. Gosh darn it. Okay, then we have Easy. Look at that. It's like an orangey red. It's so beautiful and super duper pigmented. Then we have 714, which I believe is a matte red. So Easy is more of an orange red, and then 714 right over here is more of a true matte red. Then we have Vanished, which you can see is a very nice kind of like nude. It's just a perfect nude. 1993 is that perfect 90s like brown lip color, really pigmented, really, really opaque. Ex-Girlfriend right here is very sheer. It's kind of like a nice kind of rosy nude. Then we have Amulet, which is a sparkly nude. It definitely has some shimmer in there. Conspiracy almost like a rose gold, like brown with gold sparkles. It's actually a really cool color. And then last but not least, we have Blackmail, which is a very, very, very dark, like, it's like almost like eggplant. So it almost looks black, but it's kind of purpley. So those are all of the shades. And then these ones as well on my arm. Those are all the pink ones. Love the brush. I think it's nice that you have all these different options to try without having to buy all the individual lipsticks. I feel like these are going to last a decent amount of time. And yeah, I think it's a nice little palette. It's also really nice if you are a makeup artist as well, because these are really such a great formula and you've got like your basics in there. So I really do like this. I think it's a really great palette. This is the Junkie. You know what's weird though? I don't see it anywhere. It doesn't say Junkie on here. It just says Vice Lipstick Palette. So how do you know which one it is? That's interesting. It doesn't actually say anywhere on the specific palette if it's the Junkie or the Blackmail. So keep that in mind. I thought that they would actually have it on there, but you know, because the last color on the palette is the color of the palette. So this is Junkie, so Junkie is in there. That's how you know. Okay, so for Junkie, again, it comes with the brush, and you can see this one is a little bit more of an edgy palette. It's got a green, it's got a purple, it's got a little bit brighter colors. So this is for someone who's a little bit more adventurous with their lipsticks. So we have another brush again, and we're just going to go ahead and swatch. So starting from the top row, the first color we have is Disturbed, and this is a matte kind of wine. Next, again, we have 714. So in both palettes, you have 714, which is clearly one of their best sellers because they've put it in both of them. And you also have the Big Bang. So either palette, you're going to get those colors. So there's 714 again, which is a matte red, just a nice true red. Then we have Carnal, which looks to me like it's going to be a really nice, like soft kind of rosy brown right there. These are such a great formula guide. Guys, the Vice palette, the Vice lipsticks really are so pretty. Then we have Safe Word. Whoa, that is a gorgeous nude shade. Look at that baby. That's quite amazing. Then we have Studded, which looks to me like it's kind of like a taupey. Yeah, it's like a really pretty like sparkly taupe. It's got like shimmers in it. So you can see it really is reflective of the light. Then we have Whip. Watch me, Nene. This one is very sheer. It's more like a gloss almost. So you can see it's very, very light, very, very sheer. It has a little bit of a kind of a sparkly, kind of rose goldy peach tone to it. Next, this we're on the bottom. Whoa, we're on the bottom row now, and this is amazing. Oh wow, this is called Wrath, and it looks like Dorothy's slippers in The Wizard of Oz. It's super sparkly red. That is amazing. Then we have Big Bang, which you guys know I absolutely love. It's like one of my favorites because you can wear it over any color liner and it's always fabulous. So that is Big Bang right there. It's sparkly. It's got like little kind of like flecks of like purple sparkles in it. It's amazing. Then we have Firebird, which I believe I also have, and this is another really gorgeous like sparkly purple color. It's like super duper hot, kind of like a fuchsia, purpley pink. So is Firebird in the other one? Oh, Firebird is in the other one as well. Okay, so then we have Vanity Kills, which is right here, which is a really pretty kind of like, almost like electric, like lilac. Really gorgeous. That is matte. Then we have Speedball, which is a super duper glossy, like deep purple. And then last but not least, they saved the craziest one for last, is a green. And I can't say I would ever wear a green lipstick, except for if I was Poison Ivy or possibly Disgust, but whatever floats your boat. You can see there, it's just a sparkly forest green. So those are all the shades of Junkie. So Junkie is definitely brighter. It's a little bit more kind of like wild, a little bit more out there as far as the shades go. Again, beautiful quality. I like the brush. I like the palette. I feel like these are a great holiday like present. If you're looking for something to get someone who is a lipstick lover, this is the product to get. Okay, so next we are moving on to the Vice Vintage lipsticks. These are supposed to be kind of like a vintage throwback lipstick. These are like old colors from Urban Decay that they are bringing back. So this is what the packaging looks like. So you can see it's even the packaging is different, and the packaging is actually different on the inside as well from their normal Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. These are more of a kind of like almost like silver bluish with a gold base, and then you open it up and the whole thing is gold. So the packaging is actually, I like it better. So the first color we have is Pallor, and this is a cream, and you can see this is kind of like a nice like purpley tone. So this is described as a frosted lavender with a gray shift, which you can see that kind of grayish tone there. Bruise. This is a sheer, and this is a little bit deeper, kind of like a, what is this? Deep, it's a sheer deep burgundy red with a green shift. So you can see there, that is sheer, and it is a nice kind of like burgundy berry toned, very glossy. Plague. This is a cream. This is described as a bright purple with a pink undertone. That's really pretty. I like that. Next we have Smog. This is a deep coppery bronze, and this is a cream. So you can see this is very like gold member. If you like gold lipsticks, then you will like these. I don't particularly care for gold lipstick. It's the only thing gold I don't like. Next we have UVB. This is a cream, and it's described as a vibrant blue with a purple shift. That is what that looks like. Oh wow, that is like super fun. That's a good Halloween shade. Look at that, that's really cool. Like that, that one's really pretty. Now we have Asphyxia. This is a soft lavender with a blue micro glitter. This is a cream as well. Look at that one, that is so beautiful. That one is really pretty. You can see there on the bottom, it's just like a really pretty kind of like soft purple, but then it has little tiny blue sparkles in it. Next we have Frostbite. This is a cream. This is a frosted deep blue with multicolored micro glitter. This is going to be like a galaxy or something, I feel like. So it's a little bit more kind of like, I thought it was going to be deeper. It's just kind of just a straight blue. Can't say I will ever wear any of these shades, to be honest. Maybe Asphyxia and possibly the Bruise, but I don't think I'll ever wear any of the other ones. This is Oil Slick. This is a sheer. It's described as a sheer black with a silver micro glitter. So you can see all those sparkles in there. Oh wow, this is weird. This is like super duper sheer. I thought it was going to be super black. I don't know if I like this one, guys. I don't think that's going to look very good on the lips at all. It's like blotchy. I don't like that one, I gotta say. That one I would never wear. And then last but not least, we have Roach, which is a deep burgundy brown. And this is a cream. And that is what that one looks like. So let's give this one a go. Yeah, this is just a coppery bronze. Let's see right there. So those are all the shades. I gotta be honest, I probably would never buy any of these. They don't jump out at me. They're not colors that I would ever probably wear. So I would say no on the vintage just because they're not my colors, but I feel like there are colors that people would like to wear if you're a little bit more bold with your makeup. I, however, am not that bold, and it's not for me. So that for me is thumbs down. I'm not super excited about those colors. Okay, and then last but not least, which I actually probably saved the best for, well, no, we still have lashes. I'll save those for last. But the next ones that I am the most excited about is the Liquid Moondust eyeshadows. Now, if you guys remember, I used to love their cream shadows. They discontinued them. I was so depressed. I used to like buy them off of Haute Look. They're amazing. So they have come out with 8 new shades. So I have one on today, and I'll just go ahead and show you. Where is it? This is what they look like. I love the packaging. It's like opalescent. It like reflects the light. as you turn it. It's so cool. It looks like a galaxy. These are liquid shadows. These are retailing for $22. And basically they are just sparkly shadows, but in the liquid form. And they are with a little brush. So it makes it really nice because you can apply it almost as if it was like a liquid eyeliner. So I have it on the bottom today. And it's quite amazing. They're so sparkly. This one is called Solstice. This is what I have on my lids today. This is described as a pink red with green 3D sparkle and shift. And you can probably see how it just kind of like, look at that. But more importantly, look at my eyes. How amazing is that? Amazing. So I love these. I think they're awesome products. The next color, which is my second favorite, is the Chemtrail. This is a oyster with an iridescent sparkle. These are just so pretty. I just love them so very much. They're just like they're just like pigment shoved into a little tube and added to some liquid. So that is the Chemtrail. You can see how it's just like grabbing the light. These are so beautiful. And once they dry, they're not really going anywhere. They catch the light so nicely. They're just absolutely beautiful product. And I like the little applicator because you can use them like really close to the waterline and get really sparkly down there as well. This one is probably my second favorite. I just said that. This one is Recharged. This one is described as a peach with a pink shift and sparkle. And this one is so beautiful, guys. It is really, really gorgeous. It's like a pinky, peachy amazingness. Can you see? Hopefully. It's so hard to tell. There we go. Can you see that pinky glow? Oh, this is so amazing. Woof! My back is hurting from sitting up straight for so long. This has been the longest video of my life. Next we have Zodiac. I've got a hunch for a minute, guys. My back is like about to blow up. This is described as a smoky black with a blue-green shift and a blue-green 3D sparkle. That's a mouthful. That's really beautiful. This looks very greenish. Look how pretty that is. These are just so beautiful. And basically how I applied it was I put my normal shadow on. I put my base shadow, I put my cream shadow, and then I just brushed this over the top with the applicator that it comes with and just let it dry, and that was all I did. And once it's on there, it doesn't go anywhere. This is Vega. This is a bright blue with iridescent sparkle. You do have to work quickly with them though because they do dry pretty quickly. They don't really budge. So there's Vega. Next we have dun, 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 Magnetic. Look at that purpley color. This is a purple with iridescent sparkles. And that one is like very, very sparkly. It's very glittery, very galaxy-like. It's really gorgeous. That's why I urge you guys to follow me on Snapchat because I do swatches right when I get the products and you can see it so much better than in these type of cameras with all these lights and everything. It's just, it's easier to get up close and see it right there. So definitely follow me on Snapchat. This is Zap. If you guys haven't already, because you will get to see better swatches. And it's like right boom when I get it. So go follow me on Snapchat. It's Sam Schuerman. So there is Zap. So you can see it's kind of like it's described as a gold with a tonal sparkle. That one's not quite as sparkly. It's got a gold kind of glitter in there. Not quite as like reflective though. Then we have Space Time. This is a deep coppery bronze with an iridescent sparkle, and this is the last shade that they have. This one is actually really, really beautiful. And in the natural light, guys, these are so pretty. They sparkle so beautifully in the sun. Like today when I was out, I saw this in the sun and I was like, dang. God dang. Last but not least, we have the lashes. Urban Decay has come out with individual lashes. These ones are called HBIC Babies. We also have the Entrapment. These are a actual like single lash. I'm trying to find how much these are for you guys. They have 10 of these and then 2 different individual ones. So these ones are going to be retailing for $15. And then I have another set of single lashes. These are Tricked Out. These ones are pretty cool. So that is everything from the Urban Decay Holiday Collection 2016. Again, I don't know the dates, but if I find them, I will put them in the description box below. If they are available, I will already just put them so that you guys can go and purchase them yourselves. But definitely check out the lip palettes. Definitely check out the eyeshadow palette for sure. If you like a sparkly highlight, the highlighting trio is nice. I don't like the vintage ones. Those are not my favorite as far as lipsticks. I love the liquid moon dust. I think those are absolutely beautiful and a really, really fun product. Did I cover it all? I think I did. And then of course, if you like lashes, you like lashes. Those are really pretty. So I hope you guys found that helpful. I'm just wiping this off before I get it all over my shirt because I know I will. If you guys did find this helpful, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like all those swatches. And again, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, guys. You will see these way before I even film the video. And you will see like up close and personal, boom, here is a swatch of it. So be sure to follow me on Snapchat. It is Sam Schuerman. Also, my Instagram is Sam Schuerman. My Twitter is Sam Schuerman. My Facebook is Sam Schuerman Show. I will also be having a hair tutorial of this hair coming up very soon for you guys, so watch out for that. That's coming. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.